up? What up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome, everybody, to episode 84 of Shut Up, Let's Talk, folks. We are back. Joined along today here with Absolver. We're joined here with Kris and Chris. Got the Kris and Chris connection. Got Chris Cross in the house.
Don't deny the other Chris is Chris in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's also another Chris in the room as well. Yeah.
He is another Chris.
Thankfully, both your names are spelled different. Chris is with a K, right?
Yeah, my mom was a hipster.
I'm the OG one.
You know, in the beginning, I thought that was just like a troll thing. I thought it was just like an online name that you had. It was just like Chris with a K.
I've been cooler since birth.
Well, it's like having an X in your name. You get an X in your name, all of a sudden you're mysterious.
Word. If your name's Xavier, you're fucking.
Yeah, that one we got. Yeah, we heard that one. Yeah, seeing it. Yeah. Anyway, folks, thank you everybody for hanging out on Shut Up, Let's Talk, episode 84 tonight, folks. How's everybody? How you guys doing, man? Thank you for being on today, bro.
Thanks for having us, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. You've always been awesome to Absolver.
Thanks, man. Absolver's been good to me. It goes both ways. It's like a mutual hand job, goddammit.
There you go.
That's how we're gonna break the ice on today's episode, guys.
Mutual masturbation since 2017.
Oh man. Anyway, folks, tonight we're gonna be talking about your newest album.
Newest thing, yeah.
You know, Self-Offering, an epic, very brutal name.
Have I told you the story behind that?
You have not, actually. So please, how does Self-Offering, how is somebody like that should be the title?
He can get it started.
Go for it, man.
Word. All right. Let's open up with this. I used to work at a kink store. I won't say the name.
Best opener.
And at this kink store, I used to do the graphic design and some social media edits and that kind of thing, and I had to maintain some messaging and all that kind of stuff. And in that role, one day when I was first working there, I was emailed by a man who wanted to be eaten alive.
Holy shit!
At one of the events.
Eaten alive.
Eaten alive.
Like a candy bar.
Like
if you've eaten a live candy bar before, I want to.
Yeah, like a spit pig. You want to be like roasted, skewered, like burned, eaten.
It's the most intense 5 minutes of the show I've ever been in.
Word, yeah, and then
the letter's intense. The letters.
We don't have the letter here, but I won't read that.
The letter's in the booklet of the CD.
Yeah, be on the lookout for that, guys.
We might... backwards. It's you have to find it.
Yeah, if you buy the CD, the letter's in there somewhere.
You guys should make a shirt of that letter.
No, that violates some privacy issues.
Oh yeah, you're right. You can't do that, right?
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know.
This guy hit you up. He wanted to be eaten, okay? And we literally mean eaten, folks. Like fork and a knife.
Like I want to be cannibalized by blonde, high-heeled women, roasted alive.
A diagram of where dark and light meat is on a human body.
Where he should go. Where the cost. I'll take another one. The cost of what each piece should be.
That was a good idea.
His genitals should be like more per plate or whatever. Like it was nuts.
Yeah, he wanted his genitals auctioned off. Yeah, had a price list.
I'm fine. Thank you. Yeah, sorry. What happened? So he genitals what?
He wanted his.
Oh, sorry about that.
He wanted his genitals like auctioned off and his.
Auctioned off? How much were they worth?
I mean.
Were they important balls?
Okay.
I bet
this guy, what's the word? Enacted this scenario a few times with like femdoms and all this type of thing.
Oh wow!
So this is something he'd been like working up towards.
That's amazing.
He wanted this is supposed to be like. There's a line there. The third track or the second track on the record is like it's him reading the letter, which is uncomfortable as fuck.
Oh god!
Yeah, I'm reading the letter on the second track with a mouthful of honey.
Yeah, it was nasty.
With a mouthful of honey.
Yeah, it made him like. I got some extra in there. It was really nasty, and we just stored it and messed it up and digital effects and stuff.
I don't mean to laugh at that. It's just funny because your genre is noise metal. I mean, it's not specific to that, but you know that I think that's a big part of your sound, right?
We cut our teeth at noise shows, playing noise shows and stuff.
I'd be hard pressed to call it noise because there's very little actual. You know, it's
more droney. You think?
I don't know. I don't even know. I wouldn't say drone
we're
even.
A salad of stuff, man.
Yeah.
I just call it experimental.
Yeah, because I wouldn't say drone either, because there's chords and there's progressions.
There's piano moments and ballads
exactly.
at some points and shit.
If you have to pinpoint it to something The closest would be doom metal. Like
Doom, yes.
I guess.
We're doom metal, but we
It's
we
the umbrella category.
We sprinkle everything on there.
Well, you know, I know we're talking a bit about the music. I would like to play one of the songs. We're gonna play. So the new album has 3 songs.
Yeah, it's the EP.
So normally I play 2, so I guess we can get 2 of them in.
Sure.
We'll play a minute of each.
Yeah.
First song you guys go ahead and pick, and then the second one I'll pick.
Let's see Gnashing first.
Gnashing,
right?
All right,
Yeah.
Gnashing teeth of the divine.
It's
rest.
from the perspective of the people doing the eating.
Yeah, oh yes.
That's
Okay,
radical.
so here's what happened. I went to his house. He had the letter that this guy had sent him.
Right, I had it
on
printed.
his fridge. He printed it out, had it on his fridge. So one
That's
day
amazing.
For a long time.
I went to get a beer, and he's like, "Hey, why do you go get that beer? Read that letter on my fridge." So I'm staring at this dude's fridge. It's a 2-page letter, and I'm
What the
appalled.
fuck?
I'm appalled. So I'm like, "Hey, man, this is pretty rad. We should use this.
Come a little closer to the mic if you don't mind. My bad.
We should use this at some point." And we decided to write an EP based on the letter. So the first track is from his perspective as he's being eaten. The second track is me reading the letter in an eerie ambience. And the third track is from the perspective of the women eating him alive.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's amazing, guys.
It's for the kids.
Thanks, man.
It's one for the nursery.
It's nursery rhymes.
All right, folks. So let's go ahead and get into the first track of the evening. Let me switch over to the Spotties, and we were going to play. If it comes up, why is it not coming up? Enjoy, folks. This is live show at its finest. Interesting. Give me 1 second, folks. Well, we'll figure out why. But in the meantime, we can still play the song.
Sure.
So let's do. Okay, I don't know if that was a minute or not, but knowing what the song is about now makes it so much more disturbing than it's ever been. You know, because I mean, I didn't read the lyrics necessarily or anything like that. I've just been, you know, checking the vibe out of the music over the last couple of days, you know, and just kind of like resting on it. There were, and now the cat is coming to the show. What I was saying earlier, yeah, is that I was checking out you guys' music, and it was such a different feel than normally what because you know I like groove and I listen to a lot of funk and I listen to all this other stuff. So getting into that state of mind was really, really interesting, man. So I really and I enjoyed it because the production on it is really, really good. And that's something. Thank you, my man. And that's
all this guy.
So, Chris, you know, CH Chris, you do a lot of the audio engineering and you do a lot of the production.
Weirdly enough, most of the tracks we do start with me doing weird beats or synths or getting like some track or some idea or like just some root there, and weirdly enough the guitars come afterwards. It's a almost backwards songwriting process that like you'd expect. And
so you lay down the foundation mostly, right?
Foundation, structure, and atmosphere at first,
right?
Let me call it that. Then we record everything at the house. And
our songs start as like trap songs.
Almost, yeah. Like I can show you. I can show you like stuff that we have that's just like sans guitar and vocals, and it becomes just this. You wouldn't we're gonna release him called like Absolver, I think we call it. We call it as a joke, but like it's very different. It's weird experimental fucking beats and shit, and then you can't hear a lot of the details, and that's something I'm working on, like production work, to like hear it all.
Okay.
In a sense, like, there's so much going on. I don't think personally I've achieved the point where it's completely clear yet. Like there's so
definitely getting there.
It's getting there, and the new stuff we're throwing out is really fucking weird. Like,
well, listening to this project compared to the last one, it's definitely getting to that point that you're trying to get to. Because I could hear the difference.
We're evolving.
Yeah,
we're evolving.
We don't even use like drum. We started off using drum programs, kind of, and that's what we did to replace a drummer. And now it's gotten to the point where the drums you heard on that track are us crushing soda cans, beer cans, beating the crap out of a washing machine.
Whoa.
Stuff like that. And he uses a field recorder, and then he just manipulates it. So it's not like, we used,
right, we're not using drum samples or something like that. We did that on the first record because we were still like, do we want a drummer? Do we not want a drummer? I don't know. And then at one point, I think it was fairly recently, like we were like, okay, this is how it's going to be. This is our band. We just got to move forward like this. And, I wouldn't say so much in self-offering. The stuff we haven't released yet is truly fucking... like, that's a blast beat. And, like, through distortion and stuff, like, that's...
Well, all right.
Pretty nuts.
So... Let's back up a little bit because there's a lot to dissect here. So first question I got for you, as far as the sound of Absolver, right? So like in any style, in any genre of music, right? Let's say you got rap, right? The main for a producer or an engineer, what you want to think of is what's going to drive this music. So for like rap music, rap beats, it's a lot of the sub bass, it's a lot of the kick drum. For electronic music, it's also more of the kick drum. Synthesizers are more like a bit louder. So for you, when you think of your music, what is the focus? Like what's the first thing that you want the listener to hear? Because I'm sure that's something you
interesting.
I have an answer.
Oh, go for it.
We've always said we want it to be more of a feeling than just what they hear. We want them to feel some kind of we've always said dread.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah. We want you to feel uncomfortable. We want you to feel like just dreadful before hearing anything. We just want an all-around feeling. And so far, so good. Every show we get a really good response, and everybody's like, "Yo, I thought I was gonna die." And it's not because
good.
Yeah, nobody pits.
That's what we want.
Nobody pits to our stuff. It's not because people are pitting or anything. It's just because it's just so bleak.
Like a hypnosis.
Yeah, it's so bleak, and they're accepting it. At first, a lot of people are like, "You don't have a drummer. It's not gonna work."
Or they just like write you off, right?
Yeah,
that's annoying.
And now, and at first we couldn't find a drummer.
Couldn't take it seriously because it didn't have a drummer. That's what I've heard before. Like,
couldn't take it seriously.
All right, bro.
What?
Tiesto doesn't have a drummer.
You go do your thing.
Pitbull doesn't have a drummer, goddammit. Anyway, that's that weird. That's a problem. I don't want to say it's a problem in metal. It's a problem. Yeah, it's a problem in many places.
It's a problem in metal. Yeah, it's a problem in metal. It's almost exclusively a metal problem.
Yeah, you know what? It's funny. Yeah, because I don't know. In ways, like, I guess in the rap world, it doesn't happen as much. You don't hear people being like, "What?"
No, you hear it for different things, though. You hear it for different things. Like,
unless New York type, like the whole New York thing, because they like a certain type of sound.
Rap was based on samples. Like musicianship almost never even occurred it's an afterthought in rap because it's
about the vocal, right? Mostly,
it's about the rhythm and the vocals and the samples.
Yes.
Which, funny enough.
Oh, thank you everybody in the chat, by the way. Sorry, I did not mean to ignore you guys in the chat. Thank you everybody for hanging out tonight. Eliza in the chat says, "Love the cat in the background." Thank you. That's my cat Legato. Jade says, "Hey, what up, Jade?" And Corey Cowley in the chat says, "Hey guys."
Oh, Corey, what's up?
Corey.
What up, Corey? She's in our video.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so awesome.
Very cool.
Thank you for checking it out.
And Victoria Beachler sends us black hearts. right back at you.
She was the makeup girl and the effects girl.
Shout out to Victoria Beechler and Corey Cowley. Victoria last minute did all the makeup in the video, and Corey also last minute. We had everything set up for the video. All the models bailed. I called Corey. Hey, can you be in this video? And she was more than excited. I was like, hey, you need to be half naked and covered in blood. And she's like, how fast can I get there? So
sign me up.
Thanks.
Awesome. Well, shout out to you guys. Corey also says Yingling, the beer of Absolver.
Yes, we're getting known for.
We're trying to get it sponsored, but I mean, not because of recent unveilings of the Ringling company, but whatever.
Yeah, no, something bad happened now.
I wouldn't say not bad, but he
They pulled a no.
Some racism or something?
No, not an endorsement of a racist. Let's call it that.
An accidental endorsement.
I was like, shit, I fucking love your beer, but...
Yeah, well, that's one of those tough things where you got to separate the personality from the person. I have a hard time doing that.
So do I. Man.
So
I go to Chick-fil-A still.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of do too.
Sorry.
I guess that's kind of why I'm saying I have a hard time with it, because I bend a little bit.
Here's how I'll even it out. I have one thing from Chick-fil-A, and I call one gay friend and apologize.
Corey in the chat says, it was a pleasure to roll around in questionable fluids.
Yeah, she got.
We never told her what was in that.
Oof. No,
it was cornstarch.
We threw maybe a couple $100 in the video. We made do with what we fucking could.
So literally, we raided his pantry because we filmed that video in his living room.
So all right, so backing up, the concept of this album is somebody being eaten alive, right?
Absolutely.
Sexually though.
Yeah, and it's kinky cannibalism.
He wanted this was his
kinky cannibalism. That's like a girl metal band
Google
waiting.
that.
There you go, girls. This guy wanted to straight up be
feasted on.
Yeah.
This man wanted Thanksgiving.
I guess. I don't know what his deal was, but yeah.
He says it in the letter that this is, I don't see this as the end of my life, but the completion of it.
The completion of it. Yeah. That's what this man lived for.
I'm gonna send you the letter. You'll get a kick out of it.
Hold on.
That'll be. I'm gonna get a drop kick out of it.
Am I sick enough to have this on my photos?
You have it on your fridge.
If you got it, let us know, man. Because you should definitely read that out.
I'm not.
Victoria says, "Them fluids." We all felt bad for the models.
Yeah, we really did.
I can't. I don't think I'm gonna read this out loud. I'd feel uncomfortable doing it.
You good on beer?
Oh. I will take one, please.
Yeah, I'm totally solid.
I'm good.
So
there's a hidden. I love this. There's a hidden.
There's a hidden beer back here. Oh man,
it's the just in case beer.
Speaking of Thanksgiving,
I put it there because you gave me
shout out to Claudia, keeping us.
The lovely Claudia keeping us hydrated, refreshed. Beer hydration. So Chris with a K.
Yes.
You play guitar in the band?
No, I do vocals.
You do vocals? Just vocals? I thought you also play guitar too.
No, I just do vocals.
Oh, cool, man.
We try to fuck around when everyone bails out in practice.
Yeah, if our guitarist won't show up, he'll pick up a guitar. I'll pick up a guitar, but it's Chris.
So is the band a 2-piece at the moment?
It's a 4-piece. It's a 4-piece.
Oh,
it's me and him. We started the thing.
Yeah, we're the original dudes.
And then we right now have Julian Guillen,
who we're gonna see after this. He plays
Julian Guillen.
Ooh.
Yeah. Jugu. Our boy Jugu.
He plays in Hell Witch and Supremia and a bunch of other...
Yeah, he's like the local band whore. Like, when you need somebody to play in your band, he knows your songs already. Don't worry.
Right.
Just call him.
Right.
That's an important guy. He's in the scene.
Yeah, he's cool. Awesome guy. He's become a close friend.
Then we have Austin Douglas as well.
Austin Douglas is our bassist now.
Our heavily tattooed bassist. He gives us his street cred in his tattoos.
You see him naked, and it's like he's fully clothed. It's great.
It's pretty nice.
It's like a Yakuza member?
Yeah. And I
it's
know,
amazing.
I know Yakuza members respect themselves.
Oh, man.
No, honestly, we did some changes in the last year. We got Julian, and we started playing as a 3. It's been more than a year.
More than a year.
Sorry, correct me on the year.
Time flies, man.
Correct me on the year. And we got Julian, and we were playing as a 3-piece. And Austin kept showing up to our practices, and he was just hanging out, drinking our beer. And he's a sick bassist.
So you threw an instrument at him?
Yeah, well, he used to play in a band called And the Kingdom Fell back in the day. They got pretty big.
Cool name.
And I just looked at him one day and I was like, Chris, if we ever get a bassist, that should be him. And one day Chris is like,
he overheard that conversation.
Yeah, he overheard it and stuck around. He's like, he's always here anyway. Hey, dude, just bring your bass next time. And he's in the band now, and we're really, really happy with him and Julian and everybody. You know, everybody in the band really does their part.
I don't think I have a video or a picture of this letter. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's amazing.
I don't.
Well, that's okay.
We'll send you one though.
Well, either way, so we're talking about the upcoming video. I know we've been discussing that a little bit.
It's out already. It's out.
Is it out already?
It is out.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, it's been out for like.
Fuck you, algorithms. I literally have not seen it. That's a shame.
Oh, you need to watch it, man.
Yeah, what the hell? That's great.
It's
watch it alone with some lubricant.
It's a 17-minute video.
I kind of wish we could pull it up. Would you guys mind or no?
I don't mind at all.
No.
Yeah.
It's long. It's 17,
it's 17
minutes. It's the whole
minutes to
EP. We did
Well-
did a visual art piece
Oh,
to go with the EP.
that's kind of amazing.
It's a short
It's
film.
pretty rad.
That's pretty radical. So who shot the?
Our friend Chris Briggs, he plays in some local bands as well.
He plays in
And-
Deviant Barrel.
Yeah, he plays in Deviant Burial. Shout out to
Upcoming show.
them. Yeah, they're playing July 20 Los Roses. And
Hell yeah.
he went to New York Film Academy, FIU, and he works in the.
Not FIU, not FIU.
I'm sorry,
UM.
UM. Wow,
Scum.
I offended you.
A school.
He goes to this school, and there's things there.
School of Hard Knocks.
So, yeah, not this guy. I love him. He's the sweetest guy ever, but he doesn't look. He looks mean as fuck. And he rented out all the gear for
No, he
free.
doesn't.
He signed out all the gear. He got like all these like super cool lights, and it looked like a TV set. Really,
That's amazing.
We blacked out his living room.
Whoa.
Like, shout out to his girlfriend. The shit she lets us do at their house.
She has no say. I love you, babe.
We bought a bunch of black sheets, blacked out his living room, blacked out the floor, put out a tarp, and we reenacted what he wanted to happen in the video.
Oh my god.
So the video is basically our friend Anthony being eaten alive by like sexy goth women, and they're like ripping out his entrails and just.
I
Yeah.
saw a lot of red.
A lot of red.
I saw a lot of red, and it looked intense. I was actually very, very much looking forward to that video. So yeah, we'll definitely be checking that out.
Yeah, you can put a clip on.
Yeah, you know what? Yes, you know what? While we play the second song, I'm gonna pull up the video while we do that too, so we can get it all in.
I'm getting complaints about where are my shout outs.
Where are your shout outs? Go ahead and drop
To
them.
who? Fuck you.
When you deserve a shout out, you get a shout out.
Who's
Shit.
complaining?
This girl that came and saw us once and got scared of me because I hit myself in the head.
No, go find. No. You don't get a shout out.
Corey in the chat says, "Don't forget the Publix bag on Chris's head."
Oh, true. He had to lay in a pile of blood. He's got long hair, and he had to lay in a pile of blood to get a shot. The stuff this dude went through in that video to get the shots, he had to lay in this puddle of blood. Great band.
Puddle of blood.
No, I'm sorry. No,
Can you take it? Oh,
nobody suffered through that shoot like that house. Like it smelled like.
Yeah. It's
you said you raided the fridge. What did you find in the fridge?
We raided his pantry. Again, shout out to Victoria. She is such a good makeup artist. We're like, yo, I wish we had intestines. She's like, what do you have in the pantry? She found like beans and chorizo.
Yeah.
Actually, no, the video's vegan. By the way, the video's super vegan. We
That's
use
amazing.
no animal products in the video.
Anthony's
Chris.
a vegan. Anthony's a vegan.
That's incredible.
Here's the thing. We tell this guy, hey, man, you're going to be in this cannibalism video. He's cool. He signs up for it. First
I
day
met
on
this
set.
motherfucker through my mom.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
First day
Only
on
the
set.
best people in your life happen that way.
Yeah. First day on set, he's half naked on the floor, and we're like, "Hey, so we're gonna pour the blood on you." He's like, "Oh, by the way, I'm vegan, so there can't be any animal products near me." We're
That's
like,
amazing.
Dude,
Shit.
like you just signed up for like this bloody meaty video, so we had to compromise, and we did everything is vegan.
It's like extra creative.
We are.
Yeah, we got
not only
challenged.
is it pro animal rights, not only is it pro
It's
feminism.
feminist.
Yes.
Not only is everybody red, so it's not racist at all.
Everybody's a redneck.
Everybody's
red.
red in the video.
So we boofed each other's dicks. So
We
it's not
are
gay.
so
I mean, it's not homophobic.
like fuck you, fucking Antifa and your black metal nonsense. You can't touch us on shit.
There you go.
It's
We ate humans, which is also eco-friendly.
It is the most PC cannibalism video you ever.
Yeah, this is
We
the.
thought about this on set. We're like, and not only are we millennials.
This is the We Are the World
Yes.
of
2019
black
black metal.
of black metal. This is the new Absolver short film. Oh my God, guys! Thank you. It's episode 84, guys, and it's a good time so
84.
far.
Congrats on that, by the way.
Man, congrats! I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but thank you guys for being on the show. Jesus,
This is my third time on your show.
it is your third time on the show. You're a familiar face to Shut Up, Let's Talk,
I've been
man.
around.
Yeah, man, it's good. And it was funny. And for a long time, everybody told me that I need to. For a long time, a lot of friends have been telling me I need to meet Chris because everybody tells me you're such a mastermind behind any sort of keys. There's like keyboards, computer and music
Stuff, yes.
He does stuff.
you do a lot of things.
A lot of things.
Yeah, you know it's funny, and I guess I'm the same way. So yeah, we definitely will. I need to. I'm not that great of a guitarist, but I need a guest solo on an Absolver song.
We've been doing Absolver horror barbecues lately at his house, so the next one you are invited.
Hey, sweet man.
Yeah.
I like
You
barbecues.
made the cut.
Barbecues
You're
are
all
a good time.
invited.
Barbecues are a good time.
Don't do that at my house.
It'll be a self-offering.
Yeah,
It was funny when my cat attacked you. I was gonna be like self-offering. I was like, no.
it got me good, that last one.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
You're allergic to cats.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
I'm gonna mutate. I'm gonna wake up with
You're
whiskers.
turning into cat man. And end up being one of the X-Men. Anyway, so let's go ahead and check out next track. I would like to play "Anguished Pursuit."
Anguish Pursuit.
Throat of the Goddess. What is the throat of the goddess? How did you? Where did that come in?
You want to take that one?
The guy's been hunting all his life for this satisfaction, right?
Mm.
And what could be more satisfying than being swallowed piece by piece than down the throat of what he envisions as divine?
In the letter, he calls these bikini-clad women goddesses.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
It was like a '90s comic,
Yeah.
right?
We looked him up. We're not going to
It's
say his name
amazing.
or anything, but we looked him up. He's a real dude.
He exists.
We know where he works. Like, we really looked this guy up, and he's creepy looking.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I want to send
That's
him a letter.
amazing.
I want to send him a copy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we should just send him a copy of the album.
Send him a link to this podcast.
He's going to ask for royalties. We're going to be like, what do you want from Zero?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Like, thank you, guy that wanted to get eaten, guys. For anybody who's joining the show right now, guys.
$15.
For anybody who's joining the show, God bless you, because we are about to take you through a journey.
It's getting dark.
Their new album is called Self-Offering, and it is called that because, Chris was contacted by a man when he worked at a kink store and was asked to be eaten. Wait, what was he trying to do? Why did he send you the letter? My bad. I forgot. Was he trying to get you to set it up, or was he? He want you to like film it?
They organized events on the regular,
Okay.
and wanted to be part of said event.
He wanted to be an event. Yeah.
He wanted to be the event, yeah.
He wanted to be the Dale Earnhardt of
Of kink parties.
cannibalism.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Spray
Anyway,
painted number 3 on his fucking chest.
yeah, that's really intense, man. That's pretty intense. So yeah, this guy wanted to be eaten alive. So we played one of the songs earlier. Let's go ahead and play "Anguish." "Anguish Pursuit," "Throat of the Goddess." I love that. All right.
With semicolons. Sophisticated as fuck.
Fantasy lives or offenders can emerge out of fantasy into reality. How do you make those fantasies that you have become real? And what happens once you do so? Suddenly being concerned allows him to realize that
You know, I want to skip that because that's just a sample.
Oh yeah, my bad.
That's
Jesus
just a,
Christ Almighty! I forgot we're listening. What an intense journey that is. Jesus.
What's up, cat?
Anyway, guys.
Meow.
If you want to check out the video, the links on our Instagram and all that.
Absolutely. I was trying to bring it up here, but for some reason I keep having trouble with the.
That's all right.
Yeah, I mean, not crazy. I had it though.
You might run into some
Technical difficulties.
FCC violations or something.
Yeah,
Content-
Right. It already made me.
violations.
It already made me sign up. It made me confirm my age
Yeah,
to watch the video. That's pretty badass.
The only way we could keep it on YouTube was if it was restricted. So
Yeah.
we had to do it 18 plus.
There's some sexy still frames in there you don't want to see. Like,
Yeah,
I spliced it in like 1 second, like one frame.
Oh,
We-
old school.
It's fucked up.
If you go really slowly, we snuck all our dicks in there.
You don't know that. You
That's
don't know
amazing.
that it's not true. You can go through YouTube.
So if-
right now.
We're gonna have to watch the frame by frame
17
version.
minutes.
It's gonna take us a day to watch
Every
it.
member of Absolver could only stay in Absolver if their dick was in the video. Or else we were like, hey, you can be in the band, but you gotta swing it a little bit for the camera.
Swing it a little bit.
Yeah, swing it if you can.
Oh my
swing
god!
It.
Made it sound like a keychain.
Some Absolver members can't swing, but
Oh no!
Like a windmill.
My cat was like, "Don't say that."
shit, that was a good one.
Oh,
Right on.
I'm sorry, man.
No, it's cool, man.
The worst part is that you're allergic, man.
Yeah, I'm allergic.
It's
to
not
cats.
good.
I'm getting wrecked by this cat.
Corey in the
I
chat
knew
says,
you as a baby.
Corey in yeah, you did, right? Yeah, that's true. You did know my cat when he was very little. Corey in the chat says, still get chills. Yes, that actually does happen.
From those still frames. Mm-hmm.
Victoria says, I want them to feature me complaining on their next song. And
You were a trooper too.
Okay. Those were okay. There was a shoot that didn't work out, and shout out to Victoria. She made it work. She was our makeup artist, as I said.
Didn't have to do this.
Didn't have to do this, but we had a shot in mind in the storyboards that included a water scene where we kind of faked it, and there's some shots in the video of Anthony going underwater, and I ran my water bill way high for no reason.
Whoa.
But like it was in a pool, and then we tried to make it work in 10,000 different ways, and it didn't work, and it was freezing cold, and she's a trooper, and
That's awesome,
thank
man.
you, Tori.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah.
You gotta love that kind of that. It takes time to make cool stuff.
It
You know,
did,
sounds
man.
kind of weird, but it's.
I wouldn't call it cool, but it took time.
It was a month.
You would not call it
months.
cool.
And everybody
it's
in
pretty
the
great.
video, we put them through shit, man. Like we put them.
I mean, there's got every.
So did Kubrick. So did Hitchcock.
There,
I'm sorry.
Precisely. Everything's gotta have a story. If you don't have a story involved, guess what? Nobody's interested, right? We
Two
need a
people
good story.
died.
Anthony almost died.
Just their souls. Just their souls.
I had a
Their
heating
dignities.
lamp above him while he was underwater to get some texture, and he's like, don't fall in, don't.
Oh, that's amazing. Corey also says, maybe add the coconut oil into the debacle. Hey, actually, there was a shit ton of coconut oil courtesy of Planthony.
Planthony.
Oh, he's
An-
vegan too. So
We
the
had two
vegan guy.
Anthonys in the video. There was two. They shared the same role. They were both body doubles, so
Wow.
we couldn't call them Anthony. And one of
Planthony.
them was Planthony since he's vegan, and he fucked up all the food orders.
Yeah, we're like, oh, yeah.
Let's get
look
pizza.
at you, bro.
Shit.
We're like,
That's
hey, we're gonna get pizza. He's like, oh, can you like divert and get pad thai for me?
Oh, no.
No.
Tofu pad thai.
Custom orders.
Yeah, dude. We'll
Pad
go
thai,
6
pizza to pad
blocks
thai.
away.
Yeah, pizza to pad thai is just a big
Exactly.
jump. There's nothing wrong with both.
I mean,
It's just.
I respect vegans. I respect vegetarians.
Absolutely.
we made the most PC video of all time.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You know,
Absolutely.
I
Cool,
could
we're
have told
cool.
him. We could have told him to fuck off and get somebody else. But no, we changed everything for him.
Go eat grass.
Oh, guys.
Go eat some leaves.
That's amazing. But you know what? You guys accommodated him, and you guys are the coolest people in the world for that. Corey says, I would rather have my ass cheeks stuck than... wait. Whoa. I would rather have my ass cheeks stuck shut than sit at the fucking desk, y'all. Sit at my desk, y'all. It was awesome.
Oh, yeah, I was like,
There was
That was intense.
there was stuff in the video that made it work that was just sticky.
And Corey, I'm gonna tell you something. That concoction that made the intestines was gross. It stunk. I couldn't be in that room. Okay.
I walked downstairs the next morning and wanted to like.
It was bad. And Corey had to hold it in one scene. We just asked her to hold it. We didn't want to ask too much of it. And in the middle of the scene, she just on her own goes and bites into it. You see the fucking goo come out, and she's like tearing at it. And all of us just looked at each other like, oh shit, we have to pay her now.
That's amazing. That's art.
Yeah, amazing.
Oh,
amazing.
Anthony in the chat says, "What a traumatic experience to order pad thai."
That's Anthony. That's
awesome.
Anthony.
Pad thai is amazing. I can't blame.
We cut out 2 scenes because of you, Anthony. You have no say.
Pad thai is amazing. Corey says, "Anthony, catch up on this: barbecue sauce, boobs, and ass cheeks." Victoria says, "My boobs floating in cold ass water while I was under a fucking sheet was not fun.
There are a lot of boobs.
Licked it, she bit it." There's some crazy stuff going on in the chat, guys.
The whole video was intense.
The chat right now is an Absolver video.
Chat.
The chat is an Absolver video.
Anthony
right
would
now.
have tried to be naked even if we didn't ask him to.
He's at my house shirtless and like just because.
He just walks into the shoot. He's like, "All right, guys." He just strips to his underwear.
If you follow him on Instagram,
Great.
The moment you've all been waiting for.
he's always shirtless in his videos.
That's awesome.
He's shirtless everywhere. I love the guy.
That's
Anthony, shout out.
Chief Operating Officer.
Shout out to Anthony.
Chef
in the chat.
Operating Officer.
Shabelli says Chris sucks.
Which one?
Wow.
There's a K.
She said Chris with a K.
That's right.
Well,
I do.
that's all right.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Not the first, you won't be the last.
Life sucks, right? No. Anyway, so
Hey, you're staying home tonight.
That's right.
you were headed to a show in a bit, are you not? Hell Witch, right?
Yes, our guitarist plays bass in a band called Hell Witch.
Oh, sweet.
And they're opening for Master tonight, so I'm gonna head to Churchill's after this, check them out.
I remember you mentioned Hell Witch because it made me want to sandwich. Because I read it and I was like, Hell Witch sounds like a sandwich
it
from
is
hell.
a sandwich.
They need their
Sandwich
They
from-
need their own sandwich
should.
now.
Right?
They should.
A Hell Witch?
Shit.
The Hell Witch.
The hell?
Yo, Pat, what's your favorite sandwich?
Yeah,
I just
whatever
like-
he likes, we're gonna name it the Hell Witch.
I just like the gesture you made.
It's just, it's honestly,
That is the Hell Witch gesture.
it's just
A
2
large
loaves
sandwich,
of bread.
brutally.
It's 2 loaves of bread and Hellman's mayonnaise.
Just imagining
It's just
the bread being so ridiculous. Like the bread just being like, what? Nobody could bite this.
It's rye. It's black.
It's 2 loaves. It's,
Don't you hate? Sorry, guys. The alcohol's working. Don't you hate when sandwiches are just so ridiculously large that at some point you're like, why are you doing this?
no,
Have you been to
Why
Las
would you not
Spadas?
cut this in half?
Have you been to Las Spadas?
I have not.
it's right by
Los
here.
Patos?
I
It's
thought-
right by here.
Fucking up, man. Like,
what sandwich?
They're a sub
The La
shop,
Spada.
but like hashtag La Spada subs sponsor us.
Oh, fuck that, dude.
I want that sandwich.
We're gonna have the weirdest sponsors.
Local sandwich chain, Yingling beer.
Like a guy's gonna get eaten alive and it's just gonna be a Subway logo at the end.
We've got all of our gear. We don't need anything else from the music industry. we need food
Marshall,
and
stay away,
alcohol.
Marshall.
That way we can survive.
Oh,
You don't need
man.
much else.
Dude, Bowser, chill the fuck
So-
out, dude.
Bowser's like,
Anyway, the Spada sandwiches are like the normal 12-inch hoagie or whatever, but like, they throw all the ingredients to each other. It's pretty cool to watch.
oh shit.
But
You come for the show,
It's like
not the meal.
it's like
show.
Mario Tennis.
but it's a good couple of
It's
it's
girthy.
it's
Ooh.
It's girthy.
yeah.
Would you like regular or girthy?
Would you, Ew. Can you imagine they asked you that at sub spots?
Fuck yeah.
Would you like the noodle or the girth?
Excuse me?
What would you like? Anyway, guys, this podcast has taken a left turn, then a right, then a left, then a right.
I mean,
Yeah.
And then the car flipped over. Fuck.
sure.
Anyway, folks.
I went to Jersey Mike's for the first time the other day,
Jersey Mike?
and I
You fucked
walked
up the
in,
first time.
and the
First time.
girl looks at me and goes, "First time?" I was like, "Did I fucking open the door weird or something? Like,
Jesus,
is
what?
there a certain way that you open them?"
What, are you into
She just
astrology
knew.
too?
You have
Yeah,
to throw the
first
hand
time.
signals.
What's up, Jersey Mike?
Why'd you look like such a beginner? What
I don't
happened?
know.
Yeah, you go like,
Open the door like a beginner? What
scared of
happened?
new
jam.
things.
You gotta throw the.
They smell the fear.
Yeah. Come Simone
Not the
Slade.
first time someone says that to me.
First time. What the fuck? That was like this one time I had a coworker, like it was her first day at work. I walk into work that day, my general manager's like, hey, this is such and such. She's our, she's gonna be our new buddy at work. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, hey, how are you? Nice to meet you. Welcome to the place. Hope you like it so far. She's like, are you a Scorpio? I was like, well, yeah, but why are you saying that? How did you know that? Why are you being weird?
Strange.
So yeah, so it's just like it's one of those weird things.
I had my star reading or whatever, the chart.
Oh yeah,
read
the
to me.
astrology dealies.
Yeah, like
It's hard to figure out which one's the one you're supposed to pay attention to.
I think we're all assholes no matter what star you were born under, man.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Let's be honest.
It's like, today you're having a good day, but it could turn bad, but it might be good again. It's like, this is me.
Here's this extremely vague thing.
That was me today. That was me yesterday too.
Guys, I'm highly offended by your view of
I would love
astrology.
to see you in that scenario.
No,
Where is it?
Sign. Because you get offended at like Twin Peaks with the waitresses.
Do you guys believe in astrology?
not seriously offended, but
No.
just fucking with people.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
We're at Twin Peaks.
Astrology is fun. Don't get
This
me
is
wrong.
great.
It's
This is
fun.
great. Okay.
But don't live your life by
The
it.
same
That's
thing
intense.
I like to do in music or visual work or whatever that I enjoy doing in real life. I love fucking just
Pushing buttons.
like messing with people.
What's this
It's-
button do?
It's the best.
That is the best thing in the world.
It's-
Grumpy 60-year-old
The lovely
man in a
Claudia knows a
30-year-old
lot.
body.
You think this?
No. Huh?
I heard my name. What happened?
I will explain after the show. But it was a good one, I'll tell you that. No.
What happened
Every girlfriend knows the boyfriend button.
What happened to Twin Peaks?
Shout out to Shabeli because she's heartbroken, by the way. You can go ahead.
Oh no. Betsy Vera in the chat says, I love you guys.
Hey, Betsy.
She's in the video
She's in the
too.
video as well.
Well, right back at you.
We love you too, Betsy.
Thank you, Jasoma. Thank you, Haley, for hanging out in the chat. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Episode 80, Quattro of Shut Up, Let's Talk.
84.
Always a good time, man. Thank you guys. Was this, I know it's not your first podcast. You've been on many.
Yeah.
What about you, Chris? Is your first show? First podcast?
No, I don't think so.
No, we did Jolt Radio.
Jolt Radio. That's cool. I gotta
Jolt.
check them out.
It was weird.
We did our own.
Oh. This is weird.
Yeah, we tried to do our own podcast for a label.
It happened one time, but label got deleted off Instagram, so it don't matter anymore.
Oh, we need to talk about that at some point. You guys had an Instagram page that was going pretty well, and it got deleted for some reason.
Yeah,
for some unknown reason.
We started a support
Conspiracy.
page to help underground bands get known. So we built our own following. We had almost 7,000 followers. Built our own following to help underground bands. You've only got 250 followers, but you have a sick album. Send it to us. We'll post it, and we'll help you. Get some recognition. It's going really well. So we decided to turn it into a distro, and we would tell these bands, "Hey, send us your stuff. We'll sell it on our website." We were helping out a lot of bands, and then we decided to turn into a label, and we were helping bands release cassettes and stuff. Because cassettes are back again. It's a thing now.
It's a thing, yeah.
Yeah.
People like them. They don't even know. They don't even have anything to play them on, but they just want them in the
half
room.
the people that buy our cassettes, they're like, "Oh, dude, I need a digital download as well. I can't listen to this shit."
It's just.
Who do you think we are?
So
That's pretty cool, though. They want you to take up space in their life.
yeah,
That's amazing.
I'm okay with it.
That's
So
huge.
We started doing this label. It got really, I think it did pretty well for what it was, and we're about to hit 7,000 followers. So we're like, we're gonna do a podcast for it, so these people can get a little more knowledge about who we are and stuff. We'll talk. And the day that we're gonna do the podcast, I wake up and my buddy out in shout out to Camel Pants Records out in Scotland. He sends me a message. He's like, "Hey man, I woke up this morning. I was gonna tag you, and your labels page is gone." What do you mean it's gone? Dude, try to log on. I try to log on. I can't log on. There's no record of it being there. None of our tagged stuff is there. So we filed an appeal, and we're waiting to hear back on them. I have
Did you
no
go-
hope.
What do you think it could have been? Just like I'm trying to figure out why they would delete your page without even warning you.
Yeah.
Like, could it be the fact that did you guys like play music clips from all the artists and stuff? Like,
No.
Nope.
Did you guys
we
have
made
any
sure
weird?
to not post like any sketchy bands. We're very PC about it. But I learned that same day, a lot of people got their Instagrams deleted. Corey, who's on this as well, she had like 15,000 followers at least. She had a ton
Deleted,
of followers,
though?
and she just woke up to her page deleted too.
How
Same
in-
day.
That's
No
so
warning,
messed
no
up,
nothing.
dude. Like, I'm trying to imagine if that ever happened to the podcast page, and I'd be fucking furious. Like, I don't know what I would do. 'Cause
I'll tell you the same thing I
Sucks.
told me and Corey tried to salvage her account. Same thing. We agreed to an end user license agreement when we signed up for their fucking service.
you lie.
right?
You got caught.
We didn't read it for the most part, unless you're nuts.
Yeah, for
You know,
like a million paragraphs.
so like they can do whatever they want with the account.
They could. It's just
They
why?
can do anything
They
they
posted
please.
my nudes.
And I don't know if you realize
Congratulations.
it,
Joke's on you.
I don't realize that if you post uncopywritten content to their service, they own that shit.
That's true.
Like anything
true.
that goes through their service, like
Is
you
theirs.
can't fight that in a court of law. Like that you signed up to give away your rights to digital shit. So like it's unless you have like a like I mean we don't even have that, you know. Like technically they own our music in the sense like we don't have a copywritten law of our shit. So like I mean technically since it's been posted to their service, like they can do whatever the fuck
It's
they
like
want.
some type of infringement, whatever.
I mean, they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Right.
So if they want to just turn you off,
They can do that.
They
right?
can do
They
it.
can flip the switch.
and you can't like you're all you can do is fight in the face of a massive machine and scream and cry, and it's still a massive machine that they don't care about you. They're a business, they got a company to run, and they're trying to make money.
Yeah, there's like a billion other accounts too,
A
right?
billion other accounts going down, and you know, like,
They're sleeping fine. They don't care.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking horrible because people make their living off this shit. But
Well, Anthony in the chat says fuck Instagram,
fuck Instagram.
and he says theory associating extreme metal with Nazis. What's that all about?
I mean,
If we get into that, it's gonna be a while.
where
Cat.
I mean, I know fucking Lemmy.
Hey.
Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. My cat is going literally ballsack nuts down here.
it's alright.
Oh, snap. He's giving you the footwork.
I'm contained. Right.
Sorry, guys. Check out these cat treats, guys. Shut Up, Let's Talk, brought to you by Temptations. Crunchy
want,
outside, soft inside.
We're
chicken flavor.
neutralizing the threat.
Hey, check it out, buddy. Look, snacks. Cat snacks for good cats. Only the
snack
best
I
cats.
crave is flesh.
Only the best cats get the best taste from Temptations. The flavor of your cat.
Their music career didn't go so well in the last couple of years, so they started
Right.
doing cat treats.
We've got sunshine on a cloudy day.
So yeah,
Anyway, sorry. Anyway, yeah, we just totally went to. Shit,
I want to mention we got two shows coming up. If you guys want to check us out, we're playing Gramps July 7th. We're opening for Gruesome.
love Gramps.
Gruesome's sick. And then we're playing July 26th, is it? At Las Rosas. That's a free show.
Sweet.
Come out, hang out.
Check it out. So Gramps and Las Rosas.
Gramps and Las Rosas.
Be on the lookout.
Next shows.
Absolver. All up in your face. Put some south in your mouth.
Absolver.bandcamp.com. Absolver _ on Instagram.
So if the people want to support you guys, what do you guys have available for the people to throw their money at? Because you guys are fucking amazing. So what, you
Well,
guys got albums, shirts, anything?
I
else you
tend
got?
to get a few drinks in me at shows and give all the stuff away. So if you see me a little
You're
bit,
lucky.
If you see Chris, jump on
catch
him.
me after a show.
If
We
you-
got T-shirts, we got CDs, we're working on patches now. We got stickers. We're working on 2 more T-shirt models,
Awesome, man.
designs,
I'm excited, man.
a few things. Yeah,
Cool, man. Well, I think it's been a great episode so far, guys.
been
Thank you so
good.
much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
I
man.
know you guys are on a tight schedule, so we'll keep it a little concise today. But I think we covered quite a bit.
I think
We
so.
covered cannibalism. We covered videos. We covered, what you guys are going to be up to lately.
Kinks.
We covered kinks. We covered a crazy, crazy story. The clips on this is going to be something interesting. Anyway, folks, in the meantime, guys, if you guys want to follow Absolver, go ahead and plug yourselves one more time, homies. I'm sorry. Plug the band and then your personal stuff.
Yeah, Instagram.
When I say plug yourself, I don't mean that in a weird way.
Instagram, it's Absolver. I love how it's piss grave right there. Absolver.bandcamp.com. Our Instagram is Absolver _ Facebook is just Absolver FL, I believe. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Music. All that good stuff.
You can hear us if you want.
If you want to check it out, and yeah,
And you guys should definitely do that. Do you guys want to plug your social medias, or rather just keep it to the band?
I'm good.
Keep it in the band.
Cool, man. If you guys want to follow them, go ahead and do that, guys. If you guys want to follow me, it's at Alizar Chan. If you guys want to follow the show, it's Shut Up Let's Talk all over the interweb and the webosphere and whatever interglobe you are on. That is the internet, guys. We will catch you.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching, folks. Love, peace, chicken grease. Look both ways before you cross the street. We will catch you, folks, on the flip side. And thank you, everybody, for hanging out in the chat, because it was a very active chat today. And Gina says, hi, Papa. She says in parentheses, Alizar. Hey, Gina. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I've not seen you at work in a very long time. I hope you are good and healthy. Please be safe.